Hi you guys, Angela Romero here. I'm actually going to be showing you some moves on the Exo chair, working our low back extensor muscles, as well as our arms and our shoulders, our posture, as well as our glutes and our pelvic floor. So this is the Exo chair right here, right there, right there. All right, so this is actually it. I don't know how to turn this camera around, so I'm just going to keep it this way. This is the top of it here. Made of vinyl, then it is connected to a pedal here. The pedal is connected to a spring. The pedal can press down and raise. This is not, there are some Exo chairs that have split pedals. This is not one of those. And on the back, as you can see, it has something that we call a cactus. So it has a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then you can put the springs on here. You can have 1 or 2 springs on, so you can change the resistance. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and set you down. All right. So coming onto the Exo chair, I'm gonna place my hands here, walk my feet back. Then I'm gonna place right in my pelvic bone against the edge of the pedal or the seat. Then I'm gonna come on top, my legs hover behind me, and I have to engage in my glutes. From here, I'm gonna press the pedal down and just kind of adjust my body to where I feel comfortable. But I keep my legs here so they're not like just kind of hanging. I actually want to be engaged in my glutes to hold my body up. So I'm going to go ahead and lift up here. And I want to lift from my low back extensor muscles. Notice my neck. So when I'm lifting, I'm not lifting like this. See, you can see my shoulders, maybe the difference. From when I want to lift from down here in my spine area. I want to lift, keep my neck long, shoulders out of my ears. Let me see if you can see my ears. So neck out of my ears, or shoulder out of my ears, and I'm lifting from my low back. Then I'm going to lift, I'm going to hold. I could press, bend and press. Bring one hand in the middle, one hand out to the side, and lift here. I could bring it long, and lift back long, and lift. So that's that there. Then we can go ahead and come up. There's other little moves, but we're gonna lay on our side. My lower leg closest to the seat kicks forward, and I'm engaging in my quad, and I'm activating, lengthening my leg out of my hip joint. My top leg kicks back, and I'm lengthening through here. My head, neck, and spine, everything is in alignment, so this jacket, you can kind of see I have my flannel on. All right, so one arm can stay up to the ceiling. As I lift here, I can keep my hand behind my head, lift here. So the lighter the spring on this one to come down is a little bit more tricky. So that's where the challenge comes in, is when you're pressing back down, because you really have to engage in your obliques so the pedal just doesn't fly down. So the heavier the weight on this one, the easier, because it's gonna lift you, and you do have to press, but it's gonna engage, but the lighter, the harder, the heavier, kind of the easier. So you just wanna find that neutral weight that works for you. Same thing, you can hold it, bend and press. You can always add some legs, but you wanna just kind of keep that posture very strong right here and lengthen everything. All right, so there's that one there. There's another one that I do with my first level classes. You can't see my head, sorry. But you hook, this ankle hooks around here. Here, I'll come down. And the top leg extends long. So I'm reaching long, top hand here. This is kind of like the mermaid. So we press over and back up and lengthen. Press over, and then we could twist here and back and lengthen. So that's kind of fun. There's another really quick one, which I want to show you. So turning onto our back here, hands are on the pedal. Legs come up into a tabletop position, pressing and bending here, down, and lift. Press down. My jacket is a little bit restricting me on this move. So let me hold. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about my move here. Let me start with one leg, because this is definitely challenging, so I have to focus here. Tongue came out. I'm focusing that much. Okay, ready? definitely not easy, you guys. Like, I could do this on the ground, no problem, but my whole body is shaking right now. Whew. I'm just gonna go into rollover. My goal is to not allow my thighs to hit. Actually, let me come closer. So I don't want my thighs to touch. I want to keep my hips over my ankles, inhaling all the way up. And I'm gonna exhale, round and fold. Hands connect to the pedals. Continue pressing down. I'm gonna round and roll up and press. Round and roll and press. Round and roll, and I can hold. Always you can add in some arms. You could add in single arm, la 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 la, la 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 la. You get the drift. But my hips are directly over my ankles. I'm gonna round, roll up, release the pedal, and continue to roll. I hope you guys learned something new for the Exo chair. Come and visit me at the Pilates Circle. Take a private, take a semi-private. Let's get your body realigned. Tighten up those deep intrinsic muscles supporting your spine and your joints. And let's get you living that superior life that you deserve to live. Peace and love, you guys.